I've got loads of things I want to ask him. I think my biggest concern is to find out whether my expectations are realistic and whether what I want is something that he's going to be able to achieve. Obviously you don't want to spend a lot of money or go through a procedure and go through the aftercare and pain if you're not going to get what you want, but equally I've been told, and as I know from when I had my nose operated on, it's not black and white. Plastic surgery is an exact science and the results are quite subjective, so I think I'm going to try and go in there with a broad idea of what I'd be happy with, and hopefully his explanation and his example of what he could achieve will be somewhere in that bracket of options. The main thing for me really is to get rid of the excess fat that I've got. I'm not worried about having a six-pack, I'm not worried about having rib definition or anything like that. I just want to be able to wear like tight-fitting clothes and not feel like I've got lumps and bumps in the wrong places. And I mean, by all means, it's not bad now, but it's just something that if I could get rid of, and if it wasn't there, it'd be just so much easier, and it would be one less thing for me to be concerned about. And also I get a bit of my life back, because spending 2 hours a day 4 times a week in the gym takes up a lot of my time, and although I'll still be doing that after the operation, I won't need to be quite so obsessed and do it quite so much, because a big problem that I've had will have been sorted out. So I know how important it is to keep up with the diet and exercise afterwards, and I do see that as my lifestyle now, so that's the most important thing. But it will be nice to not have my life run by trying to shift this little bit of stomach. So I'll speak to Mr Hamlet tomorrow and see what he's got to say. I'm quite excited to meet him. I've heard really good things about him, and lots of people that I speak to at the MYA clinics have had him operate on them actually, so you know that when the staff are going to see him, he's obviously the go-to guy, and I hear that he's one of two or three leading specialists in the whole of the UK, so he's obviously pretty clued up on what needs to be done, and without even meeting him I already feel confident in him, so we'll just see how it goes tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be all booked up tomorrow.